Welcome to Prevent Your Adventure. Tonight finds me in Ledyard, Connecticut at a place called Valentino's. I'd been here once before based on the word of someone I never met, but as I recall, it was like 3 years ago and I liked it, though it was strange. I remember I came in and I sat down and I ordered a pepperoni and sausage pizza, and it came out half pepperoni, half sausage. Never had that happen before or since, but that's okay. Or it's a whole new world. So I ordered 5 minutes away, kind of hoping that my pizza would be hot, and I walk in, and they told me 15 minutes. I walked in after 8 minutes. My pizza was ready. My meatballs were ready. The garlic knots were not, so they told me like 5 minutes. So let's see what happens, but obviously the pizza's not fresh out of the oven because I had to wait. So here's what I got. Here's my meatballs. Here's my garlic knots, which are much bigger than I thought. I'll be taking a bunch of those home. And a pepperoni pizza. Alright, let's set up the camera and see how it tastes. Alright, let's get started. I just cut the meatballs. I don't get they're thick, but I don't get the impression they're the nice thick, but we'll see. I shouldn't prejudge. So large garlic knots, loaded with garlic butter. So this is a win right here, the garlic knot. Try to keep from making too big of a mess here. Don't know what I did with my bib that I had in here. Alright, meatball. Nice and thick. Kind of just warm, not really hot. I actually thought it was going to be chewier than it is. It's pretty nicely done. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, some of the pieces are cut through and some are not. So it's an Italian place, and the crust is pretty decent. There's the bottom side. I personally like a little more crisp on that, I think, but let's take a bite before we... Once again, I prejudged incorrectly. I guess that little bit of attitude in there kind of got to me. I got to erase that from my mind and focus on the food. Because there's a nice crisp on the bottom of this crust. Also a nice chew to the crust. Sorry, I'm enjoying it. Forgot to talk. Good crust. Nice sauce. Chewy dough, but not overwhelmingly so. Good first piece of pizza. So, let me finish up, come back, share my final thoughts. Final thoughts from Valentino's here in Ledyard, Connecticut. Sorry, my lights went up. Just those lights. I let the guy get to me. Didn't say much to him. I just let him know that I was a little unhappy that I'd rather have a hot pizza than garlic rolls, but whatever, garlic nuts, but that's okay. So, the meatballs, though when I cut them, they seemed like they were going to be tough, were really very nicely done. Solid, but soft and chewy and juicy, and the marinara was very good. The garlic knots were very good. Matter of fact, they gave me so much marinara with the meatballs that I was able to dip some garlic knots into it, and I still have some marinara left over. That stuff was pretty filling. So, the pizza, nice crust, nice sauce, good all-around, very, very good all-around pizza. So overall, the food was really very good, very enjoyable. The story was about the place that a guy that now owns another restaurant with his wife, and I never met him, but I was talking to the wife. He used to work here, and at the time I talked to her, she said this was the only pizza he would eat. He would come all the way back down here to come down to eat this pizza. So gave it a try, and I don't recall what I thought of it, but I think I liked it quite a bit. And so here I am back because I never did a video on it. And not going to tell you it's the best I ever had, but it's really very good. Very enjoyable. So on a scale from 0 to 10, I would go 8.6. They did a really nice job with all three things. You know, sometimes it's 1 or 2 or whatever, but to get 3 out of 3, nicely done, worthy of an 8.6. So Valentino's Pizza, or Valentino's restaurant in Ledyard, Connecticut, 8.6.